The Wild Wild West.
What's that long? Who's that long message guy?
He's
Tell you about LSD.
LSD. He got held up.
Oh, he's a Central California guy.
Yeah. I think it's a different guy.
It's a different guy, but he's another Central Cal. I never really think about Central Cal. I've said it before. I'm SoCal. I'm so SoCal. What's that guy saying? What's that fucking? Bring his ass on.
I'm trying to find him. in here.
Long message could be good, or that could be
a
Could
spaz.
be a spaz. Oh, he could be. Again, he's burning with the message. That's good.
There was a guy named Jed who wanted to thank you for bossing up his life. I'll help him right here.
Thanks. Tight.
Should get him out and find the other guy?
Yeah, get long message guy in here first. Let's see what the hell he's up to.
Sorry.
I'm here, Mees.
My bad, Jed.
Easy, baby.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep.
What's up?
Yeah, Matt. A couple
Play?
months ago, you recorded a workforce support page where you talked about like bugging out about your life.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of shit going on in my life over the last year. Like both my grandparents died, or both my grandfathers died that I'm named after. Shouts out them. My family's house burnt down. And dude, that podcast made me be like, all right, let me get like stoked about life again. And I did that. And 2 weeks ago, I got into law school with a full ride scholarship.
What?
Oh, hell yeah.
Dog,
Bees.
you helped me boss that up for real.
Damn, how'd you get yourself stoked on life?
Well, like you talked about in that thing, like, whenever you feel like shit, right? I actually listened to it last night, funny enough, because I'm kind of working on like my plan next, right? So like you talked about, when you feel like shit about life, like take that space and be like, I don't want to feel this. And just take that time to think like, how do I get better from this? And like, I just gotten to a point where like shit was just like breaking me down. And like I was driving home from like helping my mom clean out her dad's house, like after he died and everything. And I got a speeding ticket. And I was just like super sad. I was having like a little breakdown in my fucking car on the way home afterwards. And then I listened to that and I was like, you're right. You should just take that space and then take, learn from that negative feeling and then go and grow from that. And like, dude, that's a really powerful message. And like now my life is, I feel a lot better. So
damn, that's awesome. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, man, especially, for me, it's like whenever I hit like a hard, like I know exactly what you're talking about, like a super hard rough patch, you're like, that's it, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Nothing but the demons dancing, just being like, bro, it's over for you. You suck. Life sucks. You suck. Blah, blah, blah. It sucks at the time, but like, looking back on all of them, it definitely kind of can snap you out of your current mode. And then it's like, it's kind of like, I agree, man. I think that pumps me up first of all, but it is good when you get hit with like the super negative existence mode. It like can, if you,
I think you referred to it as like getting caught in like the drift or something like that. Like it's kind of like a mundanely negative thing, you know, like not even like super terrible, but it's just like, when you kind of, are like, wow, shit sucks for a while. You just get stuck in that. And like, then it doesn't, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, man.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, it forces you to have an encounter with yourself in a way you might not have otherwise. So I always look back on like my real bad times and I'm like, it did kind of help me in the long run. It just sucked in the time being. But yeah, if you spin out and go full kind of like Nego Man, that's like, that's always a word. You can't. You literally can't.
You can't. You
just
can't
a
do
vibe
it.
crusher.
Yeah, you have to tiptoe with being a Nego fag. You can never go full
exactly.
Nego fag.
It's like when like a Charmander, when its tail flame goes all the way out, it's like you have to keep the tail flame going.
You gotta keep a little
You
ember
have to
going.
keep the tail flame going, dude. I'm telling you, dude, hell yeah, man, that pumps me up.
Thanks, Matt. You pumped me up, and I appreciate you guys. Appreciate the dogs.
Hell yeah.
What kind of law are you going to get into?
So I really want to do like criminal defense. My dad was a criminal defense attorney. Also, got addicted to smoking meth. So
Damn.
terrible guy, good defense attorney. So like seeing his kind of whole thing, like being able to help people, like I think that's what I'm supposed to do on this planet. But like already, like, you know, really talking about bossing my life up, like, you know, shit is happening that could lead to me making like a fuck ton of money without having to do like a lot of work. So maybe I would do that for a little bit and then go help people. I don't know. Like there's a lot of things, but yeah, I really think like I would really like to help, like, I mean, you know, like your degree is in like social work, right? So,
Mhm.
you know, you're familiar with like the degree to which like poor people have such trouble like navigating the criminal justice system. And I like if I could help with that, like I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do, right?
That's what I'm talking about. That's
But
high.
also
That's high
like, you know,
vibration.
I
That's
want to
super high
have like,
vibration.
For real.
That's high
right.
vibration.
Thanks, man.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
I want to have wife and kids and a family though, and like because of how fucked up our system is in this country, like they don't pay people who want to help poor people. So I don't know. I might have to do something else
That's.
to.
I mean, the criminal defense attorney, you'll make your money for sure.
I mean, you know, well, like if you're like Young Thug's criminal defense attorney, I'm actually he's from like Atlanta. I'm based in that area.
Yeah, yeah.
And like, you know, it's really hard to get to like that level from what I understand. But like, you know, that dude has like, I mean, fucking Young Thug just put him on a t-shirt, right? Or whatever.
So sick.
Yeah, like that's fucking sick. Like I want the Young Thug t-shirt money, but you know, like if I could have like enough money to have like, you know, a wife and kids that like, you know, have enough protein to be like moderately jacked, and then,
Dude,
like,
that's all we want. That's all any of us want. That's all we want.
it's that simple.
You can have
and
that.
then-
That's literally the American dream. That's the American dream 2.0, dude.
Yeah. If I could also have a 95 Toyota pickup as well, like,
Bro, you're
that's
literally preaching to the choir, man. That's literally that's it. That's the vision.
yeah.
You're saying
Just
medium
need
size.
my
Jacked.
hot jacked wife, 2 jacked kids. We can all do 50 push-ups in very fast
Dude.
succession.
That's amazing. That's you have it all figured out. That's awesome,
Thank you, Shaman. Thank you.
dude. Fuck
Well,
yeah,
I
man.
will relinquish my time. Thank you so much, Meezy and the boys.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Gardini guarantee I'm gonna fucking crush it.
That's a GG.
Let's go.
That's a GG, brother.
GG.
Whoa.
Love you guys. Peace.
Love
Love
you
you,
too,
dude. That's
man.
amazing.
You're the man.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Peace.
Yeah, gotta mute him now.
What an absolute beast. He,
Yeah.
I mean, he hit it right on the head. Figure out how to get enough money to have your kids have enough protein so they're moderately jacked.
Yeah.
Anything other than that, in terms of desires, coming straight from the pits of hell.
You wanna, I don't know who to talk to. Black guy with
Who's
dreads?
long message?
Why
Was that
don't
the
you
guy who wrote the long
scones?
message?
No, he was gone. He left.
It's long message behavior. He's out.
No, he's down there, Chris
Andrews? Oh,
Andrews.
there
Get
he
him.
is.
Get Chris
Oh,
Andrews
yeah,
back,
I'm
man.
sorry.
I'm putting smut on his name, dude. He's got to clear his fucking name.
Yo, what's up,
Yo,
dog?
what the fuck is up, dude? No, this
How
guy
you doing,
fucking
man?
rules already.
Hey,
yeah.
that guy fucking rocks. Like, massive
Yeah.
gratitude. It's just all about helping people in
Yes, dude.
life. Like, fucking first and foremost. Like, I honestly don't have enough money to even help myself out through a legal issue right now that I'm just putting off for later.
You're
but, like,
wrapped up in a legal
fuck that
battle?
shit. Yeah, so some guys took so I spent like 4 months trying to get out of my old apartment. I'm in a new place now. But
Bro, your,
some
flow,
like
your flow. Can I just comment on your flow real quick? That is sick as hell, bro.
thank you so much, dog.
So what would happen?
Yeah,
What's
I'm
going
here
on?
in Slow on the Central Coast, like right south of Big Sur, between LA and San Francisco. It's fucking beautiful here. If you have time just to spend like a week or two out here in the down season when it's beautiful out, like visit the mountains, go on the trails, go to the beach, go to Big Sur. The highway is like shut off halfway there right now, so it's kind of hard to get to from like, you just drive through the whole coast. But I just want to like talk more about that because it's a really undervalued part of our country. But yeah, what's going on with these guys in the legal battle is so I found some guys to take over my old lease, and I was looking for like months for these guys to fucking just like move in, for anyone to come like move into my apartment. And if you remember anything about me, I'm a professional runner, ultra
Yeah,
runner
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
shit. Yeah. Run 100 miles under 13 hours like last time in September. You had me on in November.
Yeah, I
Um,
remember that.
but yeah, moved out of the apartment in like January, found those guys like December. They signed a a lease takeover agreement and stuff. And I'm like working on moving myself out of that little apartment in this place like 10 minutes away. I'm all settled in here now and stuff, and so is my dog. We're both a lot happier here now, which is great.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it is really is about like being, safe and comfortable first and foremost, and you can get just a lot more shit done with your life. So
What was
yeah,
going
just
on with the old place? What was it?
yeah, I was moving out of there, and then these guys, it's like Saturday morning, this guy texts me at 1 in the morning that he's gonna move in that day. And I'm like, oh fuck, like not all my stuff's out. Like 2 days before then, I messaged him like, hey dude, when are you gonna, move in and stuff? Nothing for like 2 days. So then I get that text at 1 in the morning. I'm like sound asleep, like scratching my fucking ass, don't know what's going on. I wake up at like 4 or 5 in the morning, and then like I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta get over to the apartment. No, I woke up at 8:30 in the morning because I've been going over this situation in my head with like so much anger and just like what the fuck am I gonna do now? Like how
Wait,
am
so
I gonna
you just had to get
whatever?
all your shit out of your apartment, you're saying?
Well, not like all my shit, but like, the place still looked like shit. It was like dirty and like trashes all over the place for me just moving in boxes and shit, right? And I'm like, okay, I got to go over there, do a deep clean, and then get all the recycling off the floor and get like shit out of the fridge and all this fucking shit. Um, and like I spend probably like 3, 4 hours fucking doing that. It's a Saturday, which is like my long run day, and it's the middle of daylight savings, so it's gonna fucking be dark at like 4:30 or 5. I get like all morning in there, and then I just gotta go. I gotta run a marathon before it gets fucking dark. So I do a sub 3 marathon on the track,
Damn.
and then like I'm texting this guy like for 2 hours after I wake up, by the way, and he's like, he texted me at 1 in the morning, so he's probably like asleep or
So what
whatever. So
happened? So what happened?
like I'm just not like able to completely like get the apartment up to their standards, but I did a deep clean and everything. I got my ass out of there, like got everything that I like owned that I still needed to bring into here out of there.
Uh-huh.
I like leave pots, pans, spices, like the two
All
old
right, hold
mattresses
on.
back there.
What's the
I
what's
have
the heart of the legal?
I have an update from the chat I just saw. The lady from before says that there are 32 teeth in the human mouth.
How what did I say? 36?
I forget,
I
but
think you might have said 32.
Hey.
What about wisdom teeth though? You count those?
I don't know.
I'm not wise enough to fucking know.
I don't know
So
that
what
either.
what happened? What's the heart of the
Including
legal issue?
wisdom.
Yeah, so I just thought like I basically like let these two like I thought these two guys that were taking over my apartment were like a lot more like chill and honest about like what they were going to be like doing like moving in. Like they owed me $3,500 of a security deposit that they're still holding on to right now
Oh
because they
shit.
weren't happy with the way that like I'm pretty sure they were just trying to get in there and scam me from the get-go because they like saw the apartment before like I even started moving out. They agreed that they wanted like all the pots and pans and spices and shit like that I couldn't bring into my new place, which is a lot smaller than the old place because I had a roommate who dipped out a few months before I got out.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. So I kind of get it. So
yeah.
they're just battling them over the $3,500 security deposit.
Yeah, pretty much. And like they've ghosted me like after I've told them like, hey, you already agreed, for all this shit to be like left behind and you didn't give me enough time to, move out and shit. Um yeah, and they didn't tell me what time they'd be there for that day.
All right.
And like I show up with the keys and like I let them in the apartment. I'm like, hey, here's the place and all that. And they're like, yeah, there's pots and pans and stuff in here. I'm like, yeah, but I
Spices.
told you I'd leave that behind in spices. Yes. And
That's
yeah, like, I
crazy to
thought
be
they were
mad at
chill with me leaving
spices
that
in the
shit
house.
behind.
Yeah, that's sick. Having a bunch of spices in there.
Yeah, and like like it was obviously like dirtier than it could have like been if they'd given me more time to like fucking, get like my knees bloody and shit to, get all the like hard dirt and shit off of that. But
Dang.
Swiffer that shit, Febreze, fucking Cloroxed all the surfaces before getting out of there. Had to go run a sub 3 marathon on the track.
What's a sub
Got
3?
there.
What's a sub 3?
Sub 3 hours.
So
Whoa.
it's running like sub 3 hours for a marathon, like sub 7 minute pace or something. I just did like
That's
2 of those
fast as
back to back
shit.
like 2 months ago and won a race, but like
Sick.
with all this stress still going on.
You rip that
But
piece
yeah,
and then
these
go run?
guys,
That piece
yo,
you
dude,
got.
yeah, all the fucking time. That's the way to go. You're just like a lot chiller.
You gotta
your
let it
lungs are
go,
a
dude. You
lot
gotta
more
let this go.
expanded.
I can't have this weighing you down, man. You have to let this
Yeah,
go.
I'm thinking of just letting it go if like they won't work with me more because like the legal battle is gonna take like a fucking year to like or more to get, just together and like get a lawyer and get these guys in court and shit. And dude, they called the fucking cops on me to get them off their back because they told me they would have the security deposit. They told me that they were happy with like the way that they were going to be getting the apartment. And like they just like last minute like bait and switched the security deposit on me and got the cops on my ass to get me out of there. And I'm like wearing fucking neon pineapple colored running shorts, like
Well,
like
dude.
like this. And
Well,
the
good.
cops are just like, dude.
Dang,
Pretty
that
fly,
sucks.
though.
Well, dude, I don't know, man. I guess just try some like fake, not even fake, just like send them like legal, like lawyer letters, and maybe that'll get them going.
Yeah, like I really don't want to give it more energy than it's like going to like take. Like it's gonna cost me more money and more time eventually if I
Yeah,
decide to go
yeah. Just
like
fire. Just take one shot and just go to small claims or whatever. I don't even know if that's small claims, but just You're gonna
yeah,
have to
it's small claims because it's under like 5,000, but yeah, I should
Judge-
get on top of that before they just, fucking disappear, honestly. But yeah,
Well,
I'm still working as like a coach and a door dasher though, and that's just taking up like all my fucking time, and I gotta, yeah, I just gotta
well,
keep on working.
yeah, bro. You might have to let that one go. That's a bummer of a situation. Sucks.
Yeah, but thanks for like letting me fucking vent to you about that shit. And dude, thanks for like having me on in the first place, man. I didn't mean for this to be like all that I like talk about, but you're the reason why I'm coaching like one person who found me like last time. He's running 100 miles in like 4 months from now. Three yeah, 3 months from now.
How do you prepare your body to run 100 miles?
You gotta like increase your mileage over a long period of time and make sure you're resistant to like 80, 90, 100 mile weeks. Just mostly time on feet is what's going to matter. And your lower like zone 2 heart rate and the pace that you're at for that is going to really dictate like how long you can hang on like to that pace like for a certain amount of time. Like you need to shuffle like how many long like time runs you go for and how many long like distance runs you go for and try to make that like more distance fit into less time over time without completely blowing up your training. You got to eat like fucking 4 or 5,000 calories a day for someone like me who's like 5'11", 140, and like I can't even keep the weight on. But
Dang.
So it's really different for everyone's speed and
What
metabolism.
if you're like 5'10", moderately jacked, average size penis, and every time you run 3 miles, your knees hurt? I just have to hang it up. There's just no way.
I would say like, yeah, you're talking about your knee pain like last time, man. You gotta like work through some cross training and strength training, maybe work with a PT. But it could be like a blood flow issue, like to your meniscus that like
Probably.
takes a lot longer time to heal, might need surgery. But people come back from knee surgery like, with less pain than they had before and better athletes than they were before and like are performing at the elite level of the sport. Like I can talk about some of these guys for fucking ever. They're amazing. But
Well, nice. Well,
dude,
bro,
Matt, do what you got to do for that knee, man. I
True.
want to see you running again, man.
True.
And
gotta get my 3
it
mile.
feels
Back to my 3
fucking
miles.
great.
Well, dude, thank you, man. I'm glad you got that off your chest, and yeah, hopefully that works out.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry I took up so much time, but
Nah, man,
yeah,
it's
it's just it's a fucker. But have a fucking awesome rest of the pod. I'll be vibing and laughing to you guys for eternity, man. Thanks.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate
Thanks,
you.
brother.
Thanks, bruh.
God
Dang,
bless
man, that was a whirlwind. That sucks for that. That's some bullshit.
See your dad.
you. Yeah, let's get another girl.
Yeah.
Is it another girl?
No, I'm just kidding.
There's a guy who's working on a true crime doc.
Get him out here.
Ooh.
Let's have it.
Robin Williams.
He's working on a documentary.
Yeah.
My brother gave me a sick idea for a documentary. What's up, bro?
Whoa.
Hey, what's going
you
on?
look like a Oh wait, I did that.
What
I have the
Yeah.
Epstein Island background on.
That confused me for a
What's,
second.
Yeah.
What's,
I downloaded that shit.
what is the sick background?
Thanks. Yeah.
What's
Coming
the
to you
true?
live.
What's the doc? What's the true crime doc you're working on?
So, there was this guy in Tucson in the 70s. His name was Rashad Khalifa, and he was like a biochemist and engineer and mathematician, and he was translating the Quran, and he decided to put the whole book into a computer, right? Because he was working on like one aspect of it that he found puzzling. So he claimed that when he put the whole thing into the computer, there was a recurring pattern involving the number 19, right?
Yeah.
And
19-year-olds? No, sorry. Go ahead.
no.
Right.
So he said that there was like a recurring pattern with the number 19, and then like certain words, certain letters, they added up to multiples of 19. And his claim was that like only God could have come up with this pattern that
Right.
was like woven into the text, this inherent pattern. So his claim was that like, all we have to do is follow the book, and that's it. You don't follow the teachings of the prophet, you don't do anything else, you just follow the book, right? So he starts his own sect it's more of a cult of Islam in the 70s in Tucson, and that's where I'm from. And he's like amassing like a small following, and then he starts making these other like wild declarations that he's like a prophet, that he's a messenger of God, that he's he's figured out the exact date of the end of the world, which is like 2260 AD or something like that.
Nice.
I got a couple of his books.
The year 2200. Based on his like math, Quran math?
Yeah. He printed these books out with like this dot matrix, dude. These are crazy.
The book keeps showing Epstein Island.
I know.
I know. I gotta turn off this fucking retarded. Like,
But do you
I didn't
understand the
think-
math at all of his 19 stuff?
it's really just like adding stuff up and divide, and like
Right.
seeing that it's divisible by 19. It's really, really, really simple math. It's just he went through the whole book and found this pattern. So he starts his own sect. He publishes like this weekly newsletter or monthly newsletter, and then in 1989 there's a fatwa declared
On him?
against him.
Dang.
Love a good fight.
On him. Yeah. But and I hate to be like a fucking dork about this, but a fatwa is only like a religious ruling. So the guys who make these rulings, there are a council of people in Saudi Arabia, right?
Sure.
And their declaration is just like, this is what we think about this issue according to Islamic law. The death sentence thing comes from whatever country wants to do that.
So Saudi
So there
Arabia
was-
is Fatwa DC, basically. That's like
basically-
headquarters for fatwas.
Yeah.
Dang, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's not a death sentence. It's just a religious ruling.
Yeah.
So they'll just be like, here's what we think about like blood transfusions or some like
I
minute
see.
thing.
Right,
I
right.
see.
Did that
Yeah,
guy ever think
yes.
the Prophet Muhammad's favorite number was 19?
I think
He
it was
like
16.
9. But yeah, he was also like, you know, he said that the oral teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, which are called the Hadith and Sunnah, shouldn't be followed as opposed to the teachings of the Quran, because that couldn't be corrupted over time, right?
Yeah.
As opposed to like, you know, this big game of telephone. So he says he's a prophet, and then he does another big bad thing, which is he finds a verse in the Quran in one of the chapters that betrays the 19 pattern, right? So it doesn't add up to 19. And he claims that this is a satanic verse put there by Satan. And he omits that from his translation. So he's just fucking with the text of the book, which angered a lot of people, right? So, you know, you have this fatwa in 89, and then in January 31st, 1990, he's found stabbed to death in his mosque.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a couple suspects they find. They track one guy down, and this is a couple years later that they find the suspect, because also in 1989, in like September of 89, this guy, they start investigating these burglaries in Colorado Springs, and it uncovers this storage facility, like this big storage facility in Colorado Springs, and there they find like ammunition, homemade explosives, and then all of these plans detailing like how to kill people.
It was
you
just
know,
your
like,
standard Muslim garage.
right? yeah, basically.
Man
And
cave.
so they,
Whose stuff was
so
that?
So the Colorado Springs Police Department finds that it belongs to this group of radical Black Muslim separatists.
What?
Yeah, they're called Jamaat al-Fukra, which is it means community of the impoverished. So they find all of these plans detailing like assassination techniques, surveillance techniques, and they find evidence linking this group Fukra to a firebombing in a Hindu temple in Denver, and a Hare Krishna temple, and then through like handwriting analysis, they find evidence linking another guy who bombed a Hindu-run temple in Portland, Oregon. Now, did you guys see that documentary Wild Wild Country?
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
That was Osho.
Osho.
The Rajneesh cult owned that hotel that was firebombed by a member of Fukra.
Okay.
So they find this group Fukra, and they link it to this Pakistani guy, this guy who calls himself Sheikh Jelani, and Jelani's from Pakistan. He fights in the Soviet-Afghan War in the 70s and 80s, and then he moves to the U.S. and he starts Fukra on the East Coast, like upstate New York, and he recruits like disaffected, you know, angry Black men in the prison system to say, if you join with Fukra, we can fight like the corrupting and shitty influences of America and the West, which are basically fucking Muslims over.
Wait, did
So
you say
that's his-
did you say the Diddy influences? I know. I swear to God, I thought that's what you said.
No, like the corrupting influences of
Gotcha.
America and the West.
My bad. I thought you said they
on
were like at
Islam.
war with
No.
Diddy. I'm like, that's sick.
I mean, yeah, I wonder where he stands on that.
Well, that's
But,
crazy. So what are you doing for the doc? Or what are you just going to put this all together?
I'm trying to raise money for it. Yeah, I'm putting together like a pitch deck, and yeah, just go around try to find these guys in prison who are connected to it.
You gotta
Find
get a
his
hate
killer.
GoFundMe.
You got to find the
Yeah,
folk
you
roast.
gotta call a little kid the N-word at the bar.
Get a big hate GoFundme go.
Oh, look at this! Shout out Warmode.
Oh, nice.
hell yeah!
Fuck yeah.
Rest in peace
Yeah.
to
Well,
Val
dude, good luck with
Kilmer.
your doc.
Oh, yeah.
That does sound kind of sick, man.
Yeah, it goes.
it's
It
really
gets even crazier.
interesting.
Yeah, because my parents met the guy when they first moved to Tucson in the 70s, and the guy who was murdered eventually.
I see.
The Muslim
And,
math guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it goes in like a million fucking different crazy directions. Like the Muslim math guy, his son ended up being first base for the Pirates.
There we
in the
go.
80s.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and then there's like all these connections to like 9/11 and people involved in like the U.S. embassy bombings in East Africa in the 90s. So
Dang.
yeah, it's pretty dense. Yeah, I've been researching it for like 3.5 years. I want to get it over with.
Well,
I'm so
dude,
tired.
you're
Best
on the
of
trail.
luck, man.
You're on the
Yeah,
trail.
It's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, if I get this thing made and sold, I'll let you guys know.
Hell yeah,
Hell
dude.
yeah.
Well, good
I'll
luck.
check it out.
I'm going
All
to
right.
be on high alert for those folk rows. Larry, you're not in the
Yeah.
folk rows, are
Take
you?
care. It looks
Nate's
like there's-
beard's pretty fucking long, dude. You in a folk
Yeah.
rows?
when Nate's mustache comes off, we gotta start worrying.
Guy looks like he's in the service.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Oh.
A lot of guys are doing cool like activities. It seems like that guy's outside. I think he's working down there at the bottom.
Saw a guy earlier holding his baby.
Hell, man.
Yeah, I did see that.
That guy looks like he's in a scary video game in the bottom right.
Escape the Amazon.
Yeah, what the hell's going on?
Oh, he's in the warehouse right now. What's up, bro?
We should get a fucking guy on the job right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, where's
There's
this
a lot of guys on the job.
Carby? We're going to Carby.
We're going to Carby.
Carby.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, what's
Yes.
up, dude? Can't hear you.
Oh no.
He's muted.
He's in the command tower. DARPA's blacklisting the audio.
They're not letting him
Oh,
talk.
they're not letting him talk, dude. He's in like a fucking sick
Yeah.
command station.
Try one more time. All right, there we go.
Yeah, try to fire that guy back. There we go.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Oh,
What's up,
wait,
dude?
we can
Where you
hear
at?
Yo, what's up, fellas?
What's going on, man?
Dog.
Yeah, so I'm in the tower right now. Hold
What
on.
kind of tower are you in?
Air traffic control tower.
Yo.
Oh,
nice.
Hey, you better pay attention, dude.
No, dude, that's not that important, right?
Wait, did you hear about that shit that happened in Newark this week? Apparently, it like
Yeah,
shut
dude.
down twice.
Yeah, what happened to that?
I don't know what they're up to.
Oh, and the governor, didn't the governor get like something happen to him?
I
or
don't
something? Or
know
the
exactly
mayor
what
or
happened.
whatever?
I was just flying and I saw that everything from Newark was canceled, and that happened 2 times over the course of a week. And
Yeah.
I think it's because
I don't know
ladies.
anything
It's
about it,
because
to
the
be honest.
ladies are flying the
So
planes.
what do you? So how does that? What's your job there? Are you like just taking calls, being like, "Yeah, you're good," or like what the fuck?
Exactly
What's
that,
been
dude.
going on, dude? They were like, all of a sudden out of nowhere, there was like 40 fucking plane crashes.
Dude, I don't know what's going on, but to be
Because
honest,
all the guys
I
are
think it's
listening
not
to
that.
podcasts.
And I would like to let the record show, dude, my opinions are not that of the DoD. Let the record show. Yeah, dude, I don't know what's going on.
Damn.
Yeah, but yeah,
Scary.
dude, shit's chill right now, so I figured I'd dial in.
Yeah,
Stoked I
man.
got on.
I appreciate it, man.
How much downtime
Yeah.
do you get in the air traffic control tower?
It just kind of depends. Depends on if like anybody's doing any training or anything like that. So
Nice.
it's chill mode right now. But
That's cool.
See, I know a pilot, and he said the training incidents, like with that helicopter that
Mhm.
chopped up that plane, those happen so much more frequently, and we just don't hear about it. Like
That makes sense.
training.
That's exactly
is
what it
that
is. Yeah.
correct? Okay.
Yeah, well, if something gets like big traction on the news specifically focuses on that more, so it makes it seem like it's happening more. But like you're saying,
Yeah.
it's just damn, that's crazy thinking how many that's happening all the time.
Just
I think
Yeah.
like military practice or whatever they're crashing and stuff.
yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, and to be honest, when you like read into a lot of stuff, you read like, oh fuck, like there was all these like mistakes that were made, but it's really like it's like 3 or 4 small mistakes that lead to all these things, and And really, it makes you think, you're like, oh, fuck, aviation actually is really fucking safe if they had to make all of these mistakes in order for something like this to happen. So,
Yeah, that's a nice.
Yeah,
way
they
to
always say
think
it's way
about it.
safer than driving.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
every time I'm driving, I'm like, I feel so much safer. But then you do
every
see
time
a
I hear
car
Derbies
crash.
talk about being scared on the plane, I want to comfort the guy, dude, because I'm like, dude, it's pretty chill, you know? But,
It is.
yeah.
It is very safe. It's funny because I'll see like 2 accidents every time I drive, and I'm like, man, I feel so much safer right now. I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm not
true.
flying. Yeah, you
I think
can't
I want
go.
to drive faster now. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been a bit of a speed demon lately.
Speed demon,
It's
speed
close to the
demon.
cold brew. I didn't want to tell myself today. My wife's like, "You've been driving so fast lately," and I'm just like gnashing my teeth, like, "What are you talking about?" Dang.
And when she tells you that you want to drive faster too, you're like, come on, I'm driving faster now.
Not if you're trying to. I've been like chilling her, like chill attacking her, just showing her how chill I can be. Usually, yeah, it's like you think this is fucking fast. Now I'm going, oh yeah, thanks for pointing that out. I appreciate it. It's nice when people point out stuff I'm doing wrong. It's actually kind of, fight against.
Yeah,
I've
and
been
you have to like chill attack them even when they're driving too.
Yeah.
Yo, dude, I would not have been bothered by that at all. But obviously,
Like that's a lot of energy to waste on such a thing. But yeah, that's fine if you want to
Yeah.
do that. Go ahead.
Dude,
yeah, when I'm on the motorcycle, I have to chill attack. Otherwise, I spaz. But
Yeah, because people
yeah,
can
dude.
almost kill you. What are you about
Oh,
to say?
yeah.
What are you about to say, G Dini?
someone in the chat was talking about the rehearsal, the new Nathan Fielder show. Have you seen that yet, brother?
no, dog.
It's
What's that
all
about? Do you know?
about aviation. Well, it's like a comedy
Oh.
show, but I was watching it on the plane and I didn't know that it's all about just plane crashes.
Oh.
So I just watched like
The
4
whole
episodes.
show.
It's like it's hard to explain how he does it, but he's basically like doing a mockumentary sort of style, I guess, where he's trying to figure out why. Like he said, a bunch of aviation crashes are caused because co-pilots don't want to speak up to the main pilot. So it's sort
Really?
of like a funny thing of him diving into that and like talking to pilots about why that is and things of that
Yeah.
nature.
Well, yeah. What's
And I don't
pilot-
want to besmirch any specific countries, but I will say the Tokyo partners, that's kind of a big problem over there because they really don't like. They're all about the hierarchies,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
I
So
see. That makes
What?
sense.
yeah, and like Korea, because I was stationed in Korea before. I'm in Germany now, but
Oh, no shit.
when I was in Korea before, you see like military bros that even if they outrank them, they won't say anything to them because they're older. Because the Korean bros really respect
Right,
age.
right,
So it's
right.
weird. Like there's like a lot of dynamics that play into it. But
Damn.
Yeah,
So
it's
they
sort
get-
of what that
so they get
whole
like
Nathan
a-
Fielder show is about
Really?
so far, at least. Yeah.
So you just get like one anime beat of sweat on you, and you go,
Yeah, yeah.
He's watching a fucking mountain come up. Ah.
yeah, exactly.
Dang, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, dude. It's weird, dude. But yeah, hearing all the stories, I've got every family member reaching out to me like, dude, what happened with this? I don't fucking know,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know. They fucking you
Yeah.
saw it. They fucking flew into each other and blew up.
Yeah. And they always ask, they're like, dude, what's the classified intel? I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know. I work fucking too many hours, dude, and I don't know what's going on.
So,
So,
True.
I was about to ask you
Yeah.
about the aliens. Seems like you won't
Yo.
have an answer.
Did you ever?
Yeah.
Shit.
all I know, dude, there's been some targets. I've seen some targets. So
okay.
Targets.
I'm not.
Okay,
Yeah,
wait, wait,
so-
wait,
don't
I
get
don't want to get
yourself
this
Two
in
guy.
sides.
trouble.
I don't want to get on a long rant. That
Yeah.
seems like it's been happening a lot lately. But
Orders from high above coming down.
so there's
Take
two sides
shots
of our
from the
traffic.
watchtower.
So what happened?
There's the tower and then there's the radar. So I was radar before, and now I'm tower.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh shit! Then
Echo Romeo Tango.
Reach 4,000 clearance on request. Stand by.
Oh, it's so fucking cool. Dude.
I gotta actually do my job, dude. It's not on request. His clearance is not on request. There's two sides of our traffic, and before was I was in the radar. So you're basically like exactly like what you expect. Dark room, like looking at a flat scope, top down, and you get a lot of like you see a lot of targets out there, and sometimes you wonder like what are they up to, and you'll see guys like deviate around them even when they're at fucking 40,000 feet. You know,
yeah.
I don't know, dude. What are they up
Dang.
to?
Yeah.
So
I don't
That's
know.
cool.
I don't know. Yeah,
Scary.
Nice. There you go.
but
Ooh, that's
yeah,
what-
dude. Thanks for getting me on. I should probably go do my fucking job.
Yeah.
All right, love you, bros. Thanks for having me on.
Dude,
See
you
you,
roll.
man.
Love you.
Love you
That
too,
dude,
man.
just here in the military, I would feel so cool in the tower. Just be like, Romeo 6? Yeah. Alpha.
Gotcha.
Dang, that ruled. Who's get the bro on the forklift?
There's
Is
a
that
postman,
oh yeah, USPS. Get that guy up in here.
I think.
I think you actually nailed that.
Yeah.
He's whipping that joint.
What's up, bro?
Whipping that thing.
What's up, brother? Driving like
Oh,
a
he's muted.
driving like a
Yeah,
British
we're on
guy.
you, bro. What you doing?
Oh, shit. Let me pull off.
Oh yeah, my bad.
The young bulls.
Dude, how you doing,
What's
man?
up, dog?
Shit, we're doing pretty good. Getting over a pulled tooth, so the best we can. Can't cheat no ganj.
Let's cut right to the
Oh,
chase, bro.
true,
You getting
you're
any pussy on this route, or what's going on?
Getting any pussy? Nah, we got 3 kids, so we got to stay low to the store.
Have you ever got attacked by any dogs? You ever have to fight any dogs off?
Bro, yeah, probably like once a week.
Yeah,
What?
that
It
beef is
happens a
real.
lot.
Yeah,
It happens so much.
my uncle said he booted a dog one time. He had a dog try to bite him, and he said he like kicked it on the porch.
Yeah, I smacked a pit bull with a package one time, and then the owners got hella mad. I was like, bro, you got to get your dog. I'm not going to
Yeah.
just let him attack me.
How many of your coworkers have gotten bit by dogs?
Oh, shit. So many.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
So many.
My uncle battled dogs for like
That's
40
crazy.
fucking years.
I
The
didn't
actual
know
true
if that
arch
was
nemesis.
real
Yeah.
or
Oh,
not.
dude,
Yeah.
it's like a real thing.
Is it the colors or is it just the stranger? I think it's
Stranger,
the color.
bro.
I think it'll.
Yeah, it's just being a stranger.
And you
'Cause,
got to get
I
up
mean,
and close.
There's a lot of dogs that act like they're going to bite you, but like once you actually get up and you're like calm, they just say what's up.
Yeah.
They're not really
They're not
that
about it.
aggressive, but there are like huskies. I don't trust huskies. Huskies will
Oh.
get you, bro.
Interesting.
They will get you so good.
Then they'll talk shit.
Do they teach true? Do they teach you any kind of like defense in the training against dogs? Like, what do they say?
No, all they say is put your little bag up and then like spray them with the dog spray. But
Oh,
they
yeah.
legit will lap up the dog spray like it's candy.
It doesn't bother them.
really?
So I just smack them with my bag or I just run. I don't play. I hell don't
Well,
play.
I've heard before for
You should
dog
start carrying.
self-defense. Yeah, true. You start blasting them. I've heard you're supposed to like wrap your arm up, which is take a lot of time. But you get like a jacket, put it on your arm. Is the first thing you hold
Yeah, I
out
got
to
a
a
pretty
dog, it'll
big
bite.
jacket.
Yeah, if you hold that
So I
out,
just
they'll bite the first thing, and then you're supposed to give them like a sleeve-covered arm, and then when they bite down on it, you poke them in the eyeballs with your finger.
Nice combo.
That's what I've heard.
The Stooges is the Stooges.
Mr.
What if he
Pesky,
goes like
I gotta
this?
say something. Mr. Matt, I got something to say.
What's going on?
So I don't really get too like starstruck or fuck with celebrities that much.
For sure.
But I do gotta say, you're probably one of my favorite fucking celebrities / comedians, bro.
Well,
I
thank
do
you, bro.
gotta say that.
I
You're like the
appreciate it.
only one that I'm really like, Mr. Kusky, bro. You're really only one I get excited for.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
thank you, man. That pumps me up.
So it's crazy you guys picked on me. I appreciate it.
Dude, well, thank you, man. Keep doing
Thank
the
you for
fucking
your service, man.
service. Yeah, man. Appreciate that.
Shit.
I fuck with
Hopefully
mailmen.
soon I'll just fucking looking to get my own work going and I'll hop out of this shit.
It's a sweet gig, man.
Yeah.
Dude, the mail's
It is a good
Paid.
gig.
one of my favorite uncles did the mail. He's fucking such a beast.
Bro's got the ops in the corner.
Yo.
The husky.
Oh,
Where's
shit.
We
Do you see
chilling.
that husky?
Somebody threw a.
Someone's taunting you with their
Yikes.
husky right now.
He looks mean, too. He looks hungry.
Yeah, I won't play.
They won't
I'll
bite you,
spray
dude.
them too.
Oh, this guy's working on a Yoda right now.
Yo, get that guy in the shop. Fire that
He's
guy
got it
up.
up on the lift.
Thank you,
There's
sir.
another postman, too.
Oh,
Hello,
shit.
gentlemen.
What's up, bro? What you doing?
I'm working on a Toyota right now.
I had
up?
to feel it.
What's wrong with that Yoda?
Nothing, man. I'm doing a brake flush on it.
Nice.
Oh,
Did it
cool.
need it? Be honest. Did it need it?
Probably not. I didn't sell this shit, man. I really didn't. It's fucking, dude, don't come here, man. Dealership will fuck you.
Well, it's good. You got the brake. Look, man, that stuff gets gunked up. I'm gonna sell it. You need that brake change.
They're gonna sell this thing for sure. Hey, man, I'll tell you what. These guys came in for a concern with their fucking
You gotta keep your
four-wheel drive,
Gotta keep your
dude.
head in front of that.
What was wrong with it?
No,
License
we're not
plate.
going to do
They,
the video.
Oh,
Yeah, we don't do
okay.
video. We don't do vid. Don't worry. We'll cut the vid.
But they're
complaining about their fucking steering wheel like jerking when they're turning because they left the bitch in 4-wheel drive.
The whole time?
The fucking whole way. They drove 4 hours from Houston
Oh my gosh.
in 4-wheel drive, dude. You're not supposed to do that.
No.
I saw this video of this dude get emasculated by he was stuck on the sand and some dude came over and like while he had his bay in the car and was like, let me show you how to get your car in front, and just like had to put, and then it was like, and don't leave it that way. It'll, like he had to get a lesson from him.
I told you it happened to me.
I gotta teach people shit all the time. Hey, is this actually gonna be an issue?
No. It'll just be audio.
Right, cool. I gotta do stuff. I'll be right back.
Take your time. Dude, that happened to me. I was in the grocery store and a guy, I think I talked about this. A guy was like, I was like, Brittany's like, can you get this? And I couldn't reach. And this older guy came by, tall guy, and he goes, I'll get that. And I was like, bro, no disrespect, but you got to get the fuck out of here. I'm not having that, dude. Just can't.
Yeah, kid. Like you're gonna fuck my life up.
Yeah, that's the one. The car area, I can get sunned so hard. I don't know shit about cars.
It wasn't that it wasn't a mechanic though. It was like he was just trying to take his car on the beach, got stuck, and just just like, let me help you with that. Yeah.
That sucks.
You can hear
These service advisors, the people that actually sell you the shit that we do, they don't know anything, dude. They don't know fucking thing.
I bet.
But they know enough compared to the average person, and it's like every time they're like, man, you're gonna want to flood that air filter, man. It's just like, dude.
I feel like they just know something to scare you with.
Yes,
right?
That's exactly what it is, dude. It's like,
if you don't do this,
hey, do
your
you
family
love your
could
family?
die. It's mob tactics.
Would you like to see something bad happen to them?
And the air they're like, they must cost what, like $6?
Dude, yeah, they're cheap as fuck. Go to like K&N or something and buy a filter there. They're so easy to change too, man.
You better be careful, bro. Someone's gonna sneak up behind you and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're gonna get hit with a wrench or
Nah,
something.
dude. They isolated me, man. I'm too much of a fucking dog, bro.
I've got the isolation before at jobs, big time. Sent to the darkest corner.
Time
Like,
out.
you can't talk to people. Get out
I'm
of
in
here.
solitary right now.
That's awesome.
Well, thanks for
hell
having me
yeah.
on, guys.
Yeah,
nice
thanks for
talking
giving
with
us.
you, bro.
Yeah, thanks for giving us the truth about the Steelership.
Yeah,
Of course, man. Steelership.
Later on, brother.
Peace.
Take care.
I knew it.
Who else?
Yeah, they always give it. What do we
just
have?
chilling.
We have 15 minutes left, dude. Let's cycle through. We're on a fucking roll right now, dude. We're on an absolute roll. Lemaire, monitor the chat. Is
Also,
anybody?
yeah, I'm sorry if the chat's asking me to put him in. I'm not on that.
It's
Yell
Lemais's.
at Lemaire for that.
Some guy talking about his beard.
What about it?
Yeah, that's
This
maybe.
guy, the Zoom music guy, his hands are being crazy.
Get him over here. Fire him up. Let's see. There we go. What's up, bro?
What's up?
Oh, privatize the enemy. This is truly the ops of the USPS.
Yeah, true.
Yo,
What's up? Fuck you, USPS, baby.
dang. Did you guys ever see each other buzzing around? You must.
CPS.
Yeah, I was just at fucking the convenience store and I saw this fucking 7-foot white guy delivering two. I'm out of breath, guys. This shit is hot as fuck out here.
Where you at?
I'm in the middle of fucking West Texas.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting that heat wave.
Oh yeah, the rest
Fucking
of
nowhere.
Whoa.
Yes.
What was crazy is on top of this fucking bridge right here, out of nowhere, right on the top, had to swerve out of the way to miss a turtle.
Oh,
Dude, yeah,
Of all
it's
fucking
mating,
things.
it's mating season right now. They're out.
Like he's trying to get that pussy on the other
Trying to
side.
get that turtle pussy, bro.
Why the turtle crossed the
The
road?
wettest.
It-
of the-
Yo, turtles
It'll
are
take
what?
him 2 to 3 business days to get there, but
Yeah. Slow and steady wins the race, bro.
True.
you gotta go with us if you want to get that next day delivery service.
Yeah, the USPS does fucking. They do rip. Or no,
They're
FedEx,
booty.
excuse me,
UPS, you mean.
UPS does rip. USPS.
FedEx is even fucking worse.
What's up with FedEx?
They use
FedEx.
fed up.
they use
I call
budgets.
it fed up. I call it fed up.
I'm fed up of that fucking joke, man. That's all I hear out here. Did you know UPS and FedEx are gonna join and become fed up? All fucking day long. That and then they ask me what's inside the box. I don't know.
Oh, that sucks. That's when you
It's all good.
when you do construction. Everyone goes, "What are they building here?" And I used to always either be like a male strip club. I'd always just say something fucked up.
Concentration.
Yeah. I'm like
The only way to
methadone,
do it.
or like they're doing like one of those needle exchanges. They're like, "What? like, I don't know, man. This is what they
Oh
told me.
fuck yeah!
They're building an immigrant playground.
Nah, get them out of here. We need those for the white people and black kids.
I like this guy.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Fuck yeah. That must be nice
Man,
to just be
dude,
right in the middle.
bro. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that's got to be nice to just, be able to just,
Uh,
toss it
yeah,
out
nah, for sure.
whites and blacks.
Yeah, get the Browns out of here, dude. I don't even like them.
Wait, what are you?
Bro.
He's brown.
I'm brown, baby.
He's brown.
I'm only brown. And this is I wear this to sleep. I shower. I only have one uniform.
Hell yeah, dude. What's some of the besides people giving you like shitty fucking, I mean, the fed up, I'm right on the same page. I saw it coming from a mile away.
To be honest,
what's some of the hazards you face?
The hazards, not very many hazards, man. The highway that I'm on right now was once named the deadliest highway in Texas for like 2 years in a row. So that's probably the only thing that I'm fighting. I heard the guy talking about dogs. I don't have very much bad luck with dogs. I feel like I'm like you, Matt. I'm in tune with animals. I feel like they get my sense. They come up to me and I let them smell me, let them do their thing, and most of the time they just want to bite my tire.
There you go.
Ah, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I've ran over one dog. So
shit.
Oh,
what kind of breed?
was he biting the tire?
Chihuahua.
It was a Chihuahua, but it was a weird hairy Chihuahua. So better off.
Had to be done. Yeah, had to be done.
Yeah.
Good fucking riddance.
Get him out of here.
Dead? Is it
Man,
dead?
Oh yeah, fucking for sure, 100%.
It's probably flat.
Oh, fuck.
I got dually tires on this thing, man. So you
got Chihuahua crushers.
Ran over both.
Yeah, that's a nice whip.
Yeah, man. This is fucking crazy, bro. I was not expecting that at all. I've been trying to join since the fucking first time it dropped. I got the notification late every fucking 10 minutes. I've been trying to see if I can get into this shit, bro. This is fucking wild, guys. I love y'all.
Bro.
I love you too,
Love
man.
you too, man.
Take it easy.
Take care.
For sure. Y'all have a
day.
good one.
You too, man.
That's all I wanted to know, if you ran over a Chihuahua or not.
Yeah, that was awesome.
My brother ran over our family dog, I think.
Oh,
Which
man.
It used to just like chase the tires all the time. One day it just took it lived. That's why I asked. The cop, it survived the car crash, but it was fucked up. It's a little Jack Russell.
Someone's got you on the plane as their background, the music. Oh, a lot of people have you as their background, actually.
Wait, I only see that.
It's
that guy, and then in the bottom left, too.
Oh, the one is a self-suck tutorial.
Yeah, the self-suck tutorial.
Get these. Who are these two bros right here?
Oh, yeah.
Or what's the chat saying?
It looks like
Full-time
Zach from the
professor of
ship.
jazz studies. Sick.
He looks like Zach, doesn't he?
Get jazz studies. Let's see jazz studies. Oh, hold on. What's that say? I got a prison story. I'm always kind of all ears. Get that prison story guy.
Wait, is that Zach? In the middle? You talking about in the middle with the
Yeah,
mustache?
doesn't that look like Zach? No, up above him.
Go up. Let me hit stay at home dad and prison story. Prison story is stay at home dad.
Oh.
And then we'll get those two bros. I did say we'll get those two bros as well. Let's fit them in.
thought it was. I see. I think I know you mean.
Do you see him? Get those two bros while we find the prison story guy. It's up in the chat. Or prison story guy.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
What's up, dudes? What you guys doing?
Yeah.
What's up, man? We're down. We're probably about a couple miles away from you. We're down in DKR, the stadium right now.
Hell yeah, dude.
Cool.
What you guys doing?
What's up, brother?
We're just chilling. I'm crushing some PowerPoints.
Nice.
Nice.
I did want to.
Is that your boy with you?
Yeah, this is my boy.
What's up, boy?
What up?
What's up, boy?
Couple of stout boys in the Texas football creative department.
Nice, man.
We got
He
some,
put me on you guys not too long ago.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I know this is a safe space in the inner sanctum of the page.
Yeah.
I did want to discuss my Angion method findings.
What happened?
Is this we good to talk about?
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
this
That's
is
the
safe
penis
space,
enlargement.
man.
I know this is a
That's the
safe
what?
space.
That's the
Penis
penis
enlargement.
enlargement.
Oh.
Please, let's have it.
So,
Giannis Biffrin.
all right. So did you ever get a hold of the wheel?
No, I never got the wheel.
All right, so the wheel's hard to come by. I didn't even bother with the wheel, but I've been doing the hand methods.
Yeah.
I think I've been doing that.
So what happened?
Yeah, all right. So he's not lying when he says you may become a 2-pump chump.
What?
Oh, shit.
That's valid.
Shit.
Now,
I
length,
could benefit from that.
I can't say I've seen any improvements. Girth, 100%.
That's what we want. From
I'm
what?
talking- I'm
What's
talking-
the method? You're just
No.
doing the Angion method, but just hand pump.
Yeah, just the Angion, straight up Angion method. Now I will say I'm also on the maca and
Hey, man.
beet juice.
Beet
juice
I
gets the
heard
blood
beet
flowing.
juice.
Beet juice, the beet juice. He gives me shit about
Your
the beet
boy
juice.
is not
We
like
got him downstairs.
That's all he does. He drinks water or anything.
So
we
we
have him downstairs prepared for like the players, and he'll go down, and they're in these little tiny water bottles, and he'll get
Drink
like
like 3 a
6
day.
of them.
Gets the blood
But it's
flowing like
helping
that.
you?
I'm telling you, you could hang a damn fucking shower towel on that thing. But no.
Well, hell yeah.
So I will say the Angion method. I mean, there's something to it.
People are hating on him, man. He seemed like he knew his shit. Everyone's like, he's full of shit.
I mean, he took all that time. He dedicated his whole fucking life to it.
Yeah.
True. Dang,
But
so
no,
you're saying
I
you
would
got
say
the
that-
girth.
The girth is there, and the stoutness.
Yeah,
Stout.
the maca does. So what? Take me to what is exact? What's the hand pump method? I forget exactly. I remember you were saying it was like you're flowing the blood to one chamber, back down to the back.
Yeah. So you're not just
You're not
you're
joking.
not just sitting there cranking.
Yeah.
So it is like the one where like you go down the backside.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hit that. No, all right. Let me just give you the routine.
Yeah. Give me the routine.
Let me preface this all with a no homo, obviously.
Yeah.
Respect.
Thank you for that.
Needed that.
Normally start off, we'll do like a warm up. It's only about 2 to 5 minutes going down the back.
Yep.
Again, I can't preface enough. No homo here.
Yo, the bro in the back.
I don't even know
Arms
if he knows.
crossed in the back.
I don't even know if
So
he's heard about this.
Bro, I walked in on this shit.
We're supposed to be making PowerPoints right now, boys, but I gotta find it.
You're just standing in the back.
So normally about 2 to 5 minutes of that, get the blood flowing, get warmed up, and then like he was saying, you go on the underside.
Mm-hmm. And just hit
Like
the wheel.
that.
Just get that little
It's
thing
with
going.
the wheel.
Yeah.
The wheel, but with your fingers. I will say you get a crazy like forearm pump doing it too.
True.
Sick.
I'll normally hit that from anywhere between like 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how you're feeling.
Yeah.
Sometimes like you will start to get like it gets to about like 8 or 9 minutes, and you're like, oh, man, about had enough of this. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I will say for sure, definitely like girth, stoutness, and just you may become a 2-pump chump.
Dang.
That's important.
That's awesome.
But it is. I mean, it's not. I think I'm in a good enough spot to where I can say it's not bullshit.
All right.
How long you did? How
That's
long
good to
did you
hear.
do it for before you got gains?
I haven't been the most disciplined with it, but I honestly saw you see instant flaccid results.
Oh, that's what I'm
Nice.
after,
Almost
bro.
almost instant.
That's crazy.
Almost instant. But I will say, like, I don't think you gotta kind of stay on top of it, because if you don't, I feel like it doesn't really hang around long.
You gotta keep it around. Yeah, I got
You
you.
gotta kind of stay on top of it.
And
but-
it is just that wheel movement like this on the underside.
yeah, just
That's
like
it.
this. So like
Sick.
you're right here,
There you go.
up like that.
Warm it up. That's sick.
Over two.
That's awesome.
You definitely want a private space.
You gotta
This
kick
is-
the boy out for
This
that.
is not- this is not something
I'm
you-
totally ignorant on like all of this. I had no idea what we're talking about.
You're pissing
minutes
him,
ago.
boy.
The boy's gotta drink his beet juice too. Well, dude, thank you for sharing. That's fucking
That's
awesome.
great info.
No, appreciate it, boys, and appreciate you having Janice on. I mean, this is
Yeah,
truly
man.
like people need to know about.
All right.
Yeah,
Fuck,
hell
there
yeah.
it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
he gave it was like a 2-hour talk about
Yeah.
how to get your dong bigger.
Yeah.
Nice.
And some people were hating, and I never got my wheel, but I'm just gonna go manual, dude. Anytime I'm gonna ask my wife, like, "Yo, we're gonna smash." No problem. Angion method. Just,
Don't mind me.
hell yeah.
Doing this for
yeah.
you.
All right, you want to hear a real quick story?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Sure, brother.
Okay, so fucking when I was 17, I caught a burglary of a habitation charge because I broke into someone's house, right? He called the police, and because they said I was intending to commit a felony by harming him, they upgraded it from breaking and entering to a burglary of habitation. Cool, so I get 4 years probation. On that probation, I keep smoking weed, and here in Texas, they got a program where they send you to an inpatient facility, but it's really just TDC. Like, you get a card, you can go do 6 months and everything in a real facility. So I kept fucking around smoking weed, and they sent my ass over there. Cool. Well, it's a big dorm room setting, it's like 56 people in there. We all chilling and shit. I start getting in with the Mexicans and shit, and they fucking we're bringing bread back from the cafeteria one day, and I got a whole loaf, and I handed it to this young kid. He's a Crip. I handed it to him. I said, "Hey man, let's take this back to the dorm for me." All right, man, I got you. So boom, I finish up working. I get off. I go to the dorm. I'm like, "Hey man, where bread is?" Oh, they stopped me and took it from me in the hallway. But so I'm like, "All right, cool." And his other partner comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, they didn't really take it from him. He's really got that shit in his locker." So I go holler at him like, "Hey man, you stole this shit from me. So now we got to go get down." "Oh no, I ain't trying to get down. I ain't trying to get down." I'm like, "Man, go put your shoes on. We got to go see about this shit." He ain't want to do it. So I ended up swinging on him. And then his partners across the hall that were Crips saw me swing on him and drop him. And they got all pissed off. So boom, once dinner time comes, they fucking come over to the dorm, 5 of them, and they back me up into a corner. And I'm fucking, getting at it with 5 niggas right there in the little ass corner.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. As soon as that shit pop off, the fucking guards come in, they go out, and they couldn't really tell exactly what happened. So they're like, "Oh, cool." Well, all the Mexicans that I was cool with, they were like, "Hey man, we really fucked up that shit had happened in our dorm. But you're not Mexican, so we can't really do nothing. So we're gonna say shit's about the dorm." I was like, "All right, cool. What does that mean?" And they fucking handed me a knife and they said, "That means this shit finna go down." So boom, for like fucking 3 weeks, we're on lockdown. Every time that door popped, this motherfucker's hopping up with big ass knives trying to fucking stab each other and shit.
Damn.
It ended up fucking no one got stabbed over that shit. But the very last day, like right before the lockdown ended, I'm fucking right there in the hallway coming back from getting my mail. And the dorm, because our dorms are literally like a hallway apart. So we can see these people that are trying to come over here every night and kill us. Fucking. So I'm standing in the hallway, coming back from mail, and then there's 3 of them standing right there. And next thing they're like, "Oh, okay, so what the fuck we finna do?" I said, "Shit. I mean, ain't no fucking running. Like, let's fucking get it down." So I'm like, "All right," so I popped top and they're fucking standing there. Man, one of them pull out a knife and just start getting to wolfing. They don't even want to do shit, bro. They just sit talking until the fucking cops came over there and arrested all of us.
Mm.
Damn, you were having like knife battles?
Yeah, they were trying to get into knife fights in there.
Damn.
Shit. How old were you in this?
So this was 2 years ago.
Okay,
so I was 21.
Okay.
Dang.
Yeah. You want to see my fucking bald ass head?
Yeah, obviously.
This is gonna be Lamisi if y'all keep fucking drinking.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
Lamisi did not like
what
that.
You didn't get a smile from him there.
You got a big frown.
We gotta straighten Lemaire out. He's gotta go to knife jail, dude.
Fuck yeah.
We gotta send you to knife jail with the Mexicans.
It's fucking crazy. So I got this shit on my chest.
Sick.
And there's some gang down here in Texas that's like the Texas Senators. And this is their exact logo, but I didn't know that. So these cracks on it, that's the only thing that saved my ass is I have those cracks on it. But they were trying to fucking stab me on the first day because of that shit.
Jail sounds rough, man. Jesus Christ.
It doesn't sound fun
it's
at
fucking
all.
gay.
Yeah,
everyone there had less than a year. So
that's crazy.
Dry doing shit.
Yeah, what?
So, but I don't understand. So then they wouldn't, the Mexicans wouldn't, they just like gave you a knife and like, "We can't do this, but you better hold this in case they try to stab you."
So they couldn't like go into the other dorm and stab those guys because I'm not Mexican. If I was Mexican and they came into the dorm and did that, then they could have done it, right?
Oh, I got you.
But they fucked with me and they wanted to go do that. So they were like, "Hey, you got to be the first one to set shit off. So if they come in here, you got to swing first."
Oh, if they come into the door, I got you. That's sick.
Yeah. So, and they do count every 15 minutes. So that door pops every 15 minutes and it doesn't always lock. So every 15 minutes, all day, all night, you're sitting over there waking up, you hear the door pop, and then you're sitting over there. Is doors going to pop at the same time? Because if they pop at the same time, it doesn't matter if there's a guard in the hallway. It's, 100 guys between the 2 dorms that are trying to kill each other.
Jesus Christ. Dude, I'm glad you got out of that.
Did that beef follow you outside? You still got a little bit of that?
No, it didn't follow me outside, but one of the guys who was involved with it, I didn't find this out till like a year ago, but like 3 days after he got out, he went down to San Antonio and got shot.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Dang.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, glad you're doing good. That's
You seem to be thriving. Yeah, what do you see the high this?
Damn.
Yeah, that's just gay. Stay the fuck out of jail, especially in Texas, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my best.
Yeah, me too.
Well, dude, thanks for bringing us up to speed. That sounds kind of exciting.
Yeah,
a little swashbuckling.
Yeah.
Man, I got a confession I got to give you, bro. I got fucked up one time and I started organizing a plot to cyberbully you. I was gonna follow your tour dates and then wait till your shows ended and like track the time when you were in the hotel alone. And then start sending you really mean DMs until you wanted to kill yourself.
No, that happens to me all the time, dude. I got a couple. You got a couple other guys on the same wavelength. Well, thank you, man. Thanks for not doing that.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you guys letting me on.
All right, well, thanks, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
Cyberbullying. I didn't see that coming.
alone with that at all.
Yeah.
You're not. He's not alone with that. I'll get guys every now and again.
All right.
Well, dude, I think we're at it.
Yeah,
we did it.
Hell yeah.
Well, thank you, dude. Thank you guys for coming. We'll try to do this again, and get some guys on here.
Dude, thank you.
Yeah, appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Later on.
Peace.
See you guys. Love you. Take care. God bless you.
Recording stopped.